ball with his eyes. You better not let him score down here. Good block. Nothing. Thank you. No. Get shit out here. They got 100 points in the game. Yeah. Starters. Get the starters back in here.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. He finds Hopkins complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up.
Are they going to stop me? Harden stops Wilt? What is this shit? God, what is this shit, though?
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
We needed Curry. Look at Curry, man. Chopper gunning. Let's go, Steph. Look at Curry, dog.
That was bad defense. You got bailed out.
And with him. Bruh.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Fumble. Thank you.
And this will be scooped up by the defense.
He's about to quit. He's done. He out of here. Yep.
That's us. He can't catch. Ref, Harden sleep. Harden sleep, ref. Let's go. Oh, y'all sleep. Wake up, y'all.
One more game, fellas. Be in the playoffs.
Ooh, shit. That's not in though. 10:30.
10:35. You sleep. Yo. Yo. Can you just quit, bro?
To go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon.
Just quit, bro.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyler locking down.
Yeah, bro. Can you just quit for me, bro?
And they'll get him down
Please.
inside the 30 at the 27.
What's up, bro?
Lockett on the return. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Darius Leonard blew that play up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. So that one will get him halfway to the 1st down marker. 7 yards, makes it 3rd and 7 now.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
On 3rd down, Henry.
Oh, my God.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's 4th down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Jackson on 1st down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Thank you.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Oh, my
Hit
God.
as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And quickly to Kelsey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett.
Wilson's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
That's a big...
And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
4A.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We're scoreless after 1.
No score.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's a great
Now
defense.
a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Johnson the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive. Taken at about the 1.
And he takes this near the 25.
Oh, my
Just
fumble
a pass there, call it the 26.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time, now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
The 27-yard line.
Now Jackson.
Sherman. Richard.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will return this one to...
Bye-bye. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. Beautiful day. Okay. Finally a real challenger.
30-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyler Lockett. 30 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, what a interception.
And incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Returnable for Lockett. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And out will come the offense as they take over.
10 at their own 34-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. there's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson, flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
He'll get this one out to Rex Burkhead. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
And
it is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
It's 4th down.
The call here, they need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Dancing to his left. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
On 1st down, break. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. On the ground with a tight end. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
He was tackled.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This time Wilson will throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. A quick slant to Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards on the pickup there.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. To throw again. Wilson. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he fires one incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Wilson steps away to his left. He'll run it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
For the field goal of 32-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And how about this? It's complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
How about that, partner? A little razzle-dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Welcome back now to Denver, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Running, it's Drake. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. A quick pass to Cup. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
5-yard line.
Now Drake. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run with Drake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They hand off to the big tight end. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Brought down.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And open, it's Cup. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Drake. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try.
A 29-yard attempt.
And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout. But still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points, and this game is over. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. The scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis. The rest of our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.
Damn it. Damn it.
Go the fuck outside.
Started went outside.
Well, why she bothering me?
I don't know. She want to play with you.
I asked you to cut the grass. You got anything down it or the game? Stop giving excuses, Carmen. Somebody asked you to do something simple.
She just went on. You just told me to tear us up.
Cut the grass. You might ask you to do something simple.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make me watch your step. I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. You like to go to bar, but they from the bay. You can negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, you ain't gon' lie, women gon' lie. Looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet.
Shit, all fucking week. It's Thursday. And I'm trying to do it. Talk about no bullshit. Hear that? Write it down. I'll write it down. Stop running around. Get out of here.
can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
kicker Harrison Butker ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here. So get this up to the 29.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. Tackle made right at midfield. That's a gain of 3.
And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. From the gun, Jackson. He finds Beckham complete. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, 50 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10.
Number 20,
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Being chased out left. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
4-yard gain on the play. Result is a
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The score, Giants 14. Visitors, nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down.
1st and goal.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
The goal line.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll give Henry another shot, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
For the point after.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. They'll run with Barkley. And he's not going to get the 1st. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Wilson on first down. They set up the screen for Henry. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. And an incomplete pass.
Wilson on the
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. He juked him. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Tackled back at the 26.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this 3rd quarter of play. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 16 yards, a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Complete, it's Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
The tackle by Melvin.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Oh, and it's off the mark. Harrison Butker pushed it to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On 2nd down, Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. From the 39, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Taken down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
On the carry.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
45-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. And a first down.
They hand this one to Gronk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Made by Kevin
A
Byard.
gain of 13. And that enables him to also pick up the first. Derrick Henry. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
The ball carrier.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. It's Kelsey on the ground. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
At the 24-yard line.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Wilson operating from the gun. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Nothing here! Nothing here!
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now give that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's coming.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. A strong running. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
At the 49-yard line.
Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Harrison Butker is set.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Odell Beckham on the return. The Giants take over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did.
Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.
promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car with dash. Shake the big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money.